In the next session, we're going to start talking about how to write a process. And the first thing you're going to need to determine is which processes to write. So the very first topic of conversation is how to prioritize your processes. There are many ways to do this, but 3 key ways. First is, are you about to hire somebody? Because if you're about to hire somebody, you might as well focus on their position, get those processes written. It will make it that much easier to hire and train and manage that new employee. Second alternative, if you're not about to hire someone, is to focus on a department or an area of your business. Maybe it's on customer service, or maybe it's on lead nurturing, or maybe it's on finance, whatever it is. And then finally, the third way is to focus on what it is that you do, because there's a good likelihood that you're doing a lot of work that you shouldn't be doing. And it would be great if you could create processes for that work that you could delegate, and then delegate it to someone else. And a lot of times we say, the only reason I'm doing it is because it takes me too long to explain someone else how to do it. I might as well do it myself. And if you hear yourself saying that, you should write a process for that. I'm going to log into my TouchStone account. If you're about to hire somebody, all you have to do is go to your organization chart and select the position that you want to hire, because by now all of the processes have been identified in the 4 key functions, and they've been linked to that specific position on your organization chart. So if you click that specific position on your organization chart, all of the processes that are required for that position should be here. And chances are they'll be blue or red. They won't be black because they haven't been written yet. And so now you'll have a list of 5, 10, 15 processes that you'll want to focus on. If you are not hiring someone, so the second option is to focus on a specific area of your business, you can pick that area, go into 4 key functions, and let's say it is sales and marketing. Then you can go to the sales and marketing key function, and let's focus just on nurturing leads to conversion. So there'll be a list of processes that will be here, that these will be the 3 or 4 processes that you want to start writing. And finally, if you are going to try to isolate the work that you do to try to determine what it is that you do that you want to delegate or write processes for so you can delegate, you'll need a tool that we've got under Guiding the Business. So let's just make sure that it's in your account. So go to the Guiding the Business key function, and under Libraries, under General Processes, scroll down to the T's and download the Time Management Process. Possibly you've already got this. If it's grayed out, you've already got it. After you download it, go to that specific process. You'll find it in your TouchStone account. And what you should download is one of the uploaded files called, actually 2 uploaded files, Time Log and Time Log Summary. These are 2 different Excel spreadsheets. The time log looks something like this, and you can print this out and carry it with you if you're not at your computer all day, or you can leave it on your desktop and pay attention to it during the day. What you'll do is you're going to focus on column A and column C. These are the 2 most important columns to focus on. So let's say, for example, today at it's 6 o'clock, the activity is created a video for the SystemsScaping Course or something like that. And then the next time something changes in your day, like at maybe at 6:45 p.m. or a.m., let's say a.m., started into my email, and then at 7:30 client meeting with, well, you could just say client meeting or something like this, and then maybe it's 9 p.m. returned phone calls. What you'll notice is that all I'm doing is putting in the time, the start time. So I look at my watch and I put in the start time, and then I put in the activity, and I follow this through to the end of the day. Once I'm done with the day, I come back here and I say, okay, what was the duration? How long did it take me to create that video before I switched to do email? Well, it was 45 minutes, so I'm going to type in 45 there. And then I worked on email from 6:45 to 7:30. Well, that was another 45 minutes, so I type in 45 minutes there. And then I focused on I had a client meeting from 7:30 till 9, so that's 90 minutes. So you're listing the duration of these activities in minutes, okay? Now what you're going to do is you're also going to think of categories. Once you look at these, you're going to see what are the categories. And categories could be lots of different things. So this might be something like a category called admin. And this would be admin. And this would be maybe client work. And this would be sales. Something like that. You don't want to have too many categories. The fewer categories, the better. But try to organize all of your activity in categories. And you'll do this, one of these pages for every day, and you want to do it for 2 weeks. And when you're done that, actually at the end of 1 week, you can take your the time log summary, which is the other document that I asked you to download, and you'll put your categories in here. So you'll type in here admin, client work, sales, what was my other one? Sales, admin, client. So I've only got 3 categories here. But so if you only have 3 categories, you have 3 categories. And in day 1, you add up how much admin work did I do. And I did 45 minutes there. And let's say this was half an hour there. So I had 45, I had 75 minutes there. Okay, so in here I type in 75, and then I go to sales. Sales was 45 minutes, so sales was 45 minutes, and client work was 90 minutes. So client work was 90 minutes. What you'll see is this is going to total up how many minutes happened in the day, how many minutes of my work happened in a day. And this is going to tell me what percentage of my activity was devoted to admin, client work, and sales. This is a very, very powerful tool for figuring out what you do during the day. So that's the beginning of how to do this. You may need some help trying to figure out your categories, but let's talk about that in the session. I just thought I'd give you this as a heads up for getting ready for the next class, and I will talk with you then.